All right, man. How y'all doing, man? It's your host, Almighty. Welcome to part two of Victory Last Podcast host interview series. I'm your host, Dominic. You can call me Almighty, or you can refer to me as Dom. To my side, we got my brother, Malymal. What's happening?
What's going on, good people?
All right, man. How you feeling?
Lovely.
Lovely. Man, behind the camera, we got our guy, Bass. Bass, say what's happening? What's good? All right, so our special guest today is a player acquisition and marketing consultant at AGM Sports. He's an entrepreneur, a social media influencer, owner of Vision Entertainment, and he's a podcast host. Malymal, you ready to run your lap?
Hey, man, let's get it.
Wait. Now that's a little cap though. I mean, I went to class most of the time. To most of the time, turn to sometimes, but sometimes shit happen. Down at my lowest, people they ain't even noticed. Call me a real, I'm a poet. I cop it and blow it. After college was my brokest. Gotta get shit back in motion. Down at my lowest, shit got me feeling so bogus. Know I'm that nigga, I'm goated. I gotta stay focused. Lost it, regaining my focus. Gotta get shit back in motion. I'm out of the way. I need my personal space, so please get up out of my face. A smile on my face, they don't see the smile on my face, and they start getting out of their place.
All right. Man, what's a recent victory for you?
Recent victory for me. My parents are planning on moving down to Florida here soon, so they start job searching. And as they, you feel me, son who still dibbles and dabbles in marketing and creating resumes and everything, I was able to create my parents' resumes. You feel, of course, free of charge. You know, I
Free of
can't charge
charge.
them. I can't charge
Mandatory.
them. You feel me? You feel me? I got a tab built up. Still got to catch up. You know, but yeah, man, I was able to redo my dad and my stepmom's resumes, and that hit at home that I was able to do that for him, man. I was able to get that done for him. Can't wait today. Get some new positions down in Florida. See them.
Is it a certain part of Florida?
Somewhere outside of Tampa, I believe.
Tampa. I was gonna say Florida's it's a hot commodity for people to move move out there, do their thing, especially when they're done retired.
Oh, bro, Florida, Texas, down
they
south,
low?
really.
Florida,
Atlanta.
Texas, low?
No, I said Florida, Texas, down south, anywhere
Oh,
really.
okay.
Atlanta, everybody love moving down south.
All right. Cool. Did that for the family. That's what's up. All right. Now, who was Malcolm Munson? So you talked about your mom, your dad. Who was Malcolm Munson?
I like to define myself as somebody who always gonna show up. You feel me? Somebody who's always gonna be there when you call, when you need somebody. I'm that person. You feel me? And I feel like a lot of my people can attest to that. If you need me, I'm always gonna be there to the best of my abilities. Now, if it's something I can't do, it's beyond my means, that's something different. But as long as if I got it, my people got it. You feel me? I'm always somebody that's gonna be there, somebody that's always pushing others as much as I push myself every day. You feel me? Because I want all my people to be great. You know, I'm not that friend that could sit there and, you feel me, watch you not be the best you. I'm gonna let you know, like,
Yeah.
you can do better. You feel me?
So you got a brother,
right?
so I'm guessing you love to push him and motivate him.
Of course.
Talk about your brother.
Every day. Little bro, man. Hey, man. Man, I love my little brother, man. Kendall Munson. Hitting the transfer portal. You know, he'll be attending Jacksonville University down in Florida this year.
We're gonna have to pop out. We definitely
feel
gotta
me?
pop
You
out
already
there.
know,
my
man.
boy Sazy down there in Jacksonville too.
Hey, we definitely
Jaguars.
gonna
Shout out
tap
to the
in.
Jaguars and my boy Sazy.
Shout out Coach Mint, shout out Coach Pierce, you feel me? They taking care of my mans down there, so he'll be reporting down there soon. But nah, we got a close relationship, you know, being that I work in sports, you know, I'm always there, you know, there to manage, there to oversee, but just there to push him to be as great as he can be on and off the court, because I don't just want him to be the best player he can be, I want him to be the best man he can be.
Right.
You know, so
Gotta have that character.
for sure.
So you had said that your parents were they trying to move out to Florida. So is it a coincidence that he's going to Jacksonville and they trying to move out to Florida?
It's crazy. Life just ended up working that way. It wasn't actually something that they even had planned out. They already had their sights set on Florida before he hit the portal. So just so happened that when he hit the portal, the team that was
Perfect
really,
timing.
the team that was really showing that they, you know, wanted him and that they had a system that they felt he could thrive in, which was all he really wanted. So
Yeah.
You know, it
My
all
boy
it all
Kendall,
worked
man.
out.
Shout out Kendall, man, for
It
sure.
all worked out. Yeah, you know, shout out little bro Kendality on the gram. Make sure y'all follow him, tap in. Y'all will hear that name being called next year, little bro. Don't make me a liar.
And I wanted to be known that I did give him buckets.
Ooh,
I just want that to be known on camera. I just said it.
Ooh wee.
I did give him buckets. He gave me. Okay. We'll say I would say he gave me buckets too.
Hey, look.
But I definitely gave him buckets.
We can have a special episode where you feel
Hey.
me. We can
gonna
bring
make
little
that?
bro on the pod. You know, look.
Now he gonna get on for sure. He gonna get on.
Look, I'm just look.
Yeah.
We can
All right,
arrange it.
Enough of your brother, man. What's your motivation?
Motivation?
What's your motivation?
I feel like at the root, just family. You know, I'm a very family-oriented person. You know, I feel like I'm the glue that keeps everything together when it comes to siblings or family. Like I'm that one who's reaching out to those family members that live out of state or that's, you know, might be in a rehabilitation center or something like that. Like I'm that person who always, you feel me, make sure everybody especially
connected.
our elders, don't feel forgotten. You feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of times, you know, we take for granted, you know, the wisdom,
The past generations.
you feel me? That it's so much there. You feel me? And once you get older, you get so caught up living your life that you don't stop to think about. You feel me? They days is numbered. You feel me? They didn't seen more than they got on the other end. So, you feel me? I just like to stay tapped in, like to stay rooted. You feel me? And just like to do as much as I can for everybody. You feel me?
So speaking of your roots, what's it like growing up in the south side of Chicago?
I mean, the honest answer is, you feel me, it definitely can be as rough as you hear. You feel me? Growing up, being out of Chatham, you feel me? Born and raised. I definitely saw more at a young age than I ever should have, you feel me? But at the same time, you don't have to be a product of your environment, you know, so I was always, you feel me, blessed enough to have male role models that really stood on business, you feel me? Like I really had great men to look up to see and give me the idea of the man that I want to be, you feel me? Up until, you know, we still trying to get there though, you know, still a work in progress.
Yeah, there's always new stuff to learn.
But back to Chicago, man, I love my city. Everywhere is violent, you know, you're gonna get violence anywhere you go. I hate that we get such a negative light, you know, shed on our city just because of the fact that the people that's usually the first to say that, they're a tourist, you know, like as a tourist, you're never even gonna see those parts of Chicago. Like as a tourist, Chicago is one of the most beautiful cities on this planet. So, you know, I hate that that's the first thing that come out of somebody's mouth, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, I love my city. I'm never gonna be one to talk down on my city, you know. Always being positive, man.
Yeah, Chicago, man. I love going to Chicago. Anytime I go, it's beautiful, like you said. Like y'all got the Navy Pier. I heard that they taking away the
scenery, food, all that. You feel me? Come on now.
I heard that they taking away the beam. Did you hear that? That they was taking away the beam?
Bro,
I heard it was taking it away.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. When it come to stuff like that, I just wait till it happen, bro. Cause it's so much politics involved in all of that stuff that, like, you know, yeah, they could say they taking away, but it could be, you know, considered a historical landmark to the point where it's so much red tape and paperwork that
you can't even take it away.
You feel me? Like, so I just let it be. You feel me?
Right.
But the bean is a staple of Chicago, but I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a couple cities that's created some artwork that's kind of like similar to the bean, you know, in that reflective aspect that it almost makes it
has an impact.
You feel me? It almost makes it less unique. You feel me? Like, so Chicago would be all right without the bean if it do go by. You know,
Heard you. Say less. So early on, what was your passion like coming out of Chicago? You know, graduating high school. Did you always want to be involved with sports?
I mean, early on, I ain't gonna hold you. My first passion was to be a chef.
What was your?
Like,
if I asked you to cook a dish right now, yeah, because you already know if you're gonna talk about cooking, if you cooking a dish, and you invite me and Heather over, what are you cooking?
First off, you feel me? Back in the day when I did want to be a chef, I wanted to be a chef up until I was like 8. You feel me? And back then, I probably would have cooked you feel me? Probably some smothered pork chops, you know.
At 8?
With some, I'm trying to, bro, come on now. Like, bro, you want to call OG? She'll tell you. I sat in the kitchen with her more than my sister. If I'm lying, I'm dying. My sister will tell you right now, bro.
I gotta
Come
hear
on,
that.
bro.
I'm gonna have to hear this from Kendall and
Come
some
on,
other
bro.
folk too. For sure.
Come on, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I'd have cooked you some pork chops.
I wouldn't even
with
touched
some,
it.
You feel me? Sides, I probably would have gave you some mixed vegetables with, you know.
The sweet corn, peas.
You know, something like
green
sweet
beans,
corn, green
okay.
beans or something with some mashed potatoes or something. You know, light. Added off with some Kool-Aid because I was still drinking Kool-Aid back then. I ain't stopped drinking Kool-Aid till after high school.
You mixing the Kool-Aid?
Oh, you gotta have 2 flavors. If you go one flavored Kool-Aid, you different.
You putting the powder in first, or you putting the water in first? You putting the Kool-Aid powder in first, or the water first?
You said the Kool-Aid in first or the water?
Yeah, which one? How you start off?
You gotta put the powder in first.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Hey, I was just asking.
I
done did it multiple ways. I've done it multiple ways.
You gotta put the powder in first. You feel me?
So you ain't never did it the opposite way?
I probably have.
yeah, okay.
I mean, it ain't like cereal. Cereal is a ritual. You
you
gotta put the cereal before the milk, or you a serial killer. Like,
yeah.
You feel me?
Nah, but like you should like the cereal too. I be trying to dissect. Like, is there a major difference?
Nah, you don't fuck with the order of the cereal, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
You different. You different.
You right.
This shit, gang.
All right.
Hey man, let me tell y'all, XG Groom Room beard butter go crazy, and it's not really a beard butter, it's really a hair butter. You feel me? I know y'all see bro over here. Ooh, smell good. It's not thick, you feel me? Go ahead, let them know. Smell good, bro.
Smell good. Youngsters, that is wonderful. You see my hair, if you want yours to look like this, come on down to XD Groom, get your beard butter, man. I think they run about $20, might be more if we don't ask Drew. But go ahead, come down here and get this XD Groom Room beard butter, something to keep your lover.
Youngsters, bro.
Youngsters. But yeah, so you always wanted to be in sports, involved with sports?
Oh, my fault. Yeah. So early on it was cooking. Then I wanted to be an architect. So somewhere, what was that, for like 3rd, 4th grade, my school had, they had some architects come out and we built models of our dream homes. They made us literally sketch the blueprint of your dream home, and then we built models using toothpicks and marshmallows. And when I tell you these models was low-key detailed,
I believe it.
But yeah, after that project, I really took up architecture. So I wanted to be an architect throughout most of high school. I was taking drafting for 3 years in high school, but then I kind of fell out of it because the part that I loved about being an architect was always drawing out the plans. You feel me? But it's so computerized nowadays that even back then, you feel me? Like everything done on the computer, bro. Like I can't sit there all day long and click insert wall, insert toilet. Like I can't do that for like that.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna bring me joy sitting at a desk doing that every day.
No,
so
for sure.
Fell out of love with that. Went to college. My first major was psychology with a minor in marketing. And then when I transferred into UIndy, I switched it to sports management.
All right, okay. So you obviously want to still be involved with sports.
For sure.
So do you see
It's been
a
my
difference?
whole life.
Whole life. Right. Me and you both. So do you see a difference in the business side of sports and just the athletic side of sports, like actually being a player? Like what would you say the major difference is?
The major difference between the politics of everything versus being just a player?
Yeah, you could say that.
I have to say the biggest difference is as a player, you feel me, it's fundamentally, it come down to everything being about the team. But depending on your role on the political side of things, that agenda may not always be the same, you know.
Right.
You know, it get real political. It really start being about
Because you got to think about yourself.
What you could do for me,
Yeah.
you know, or you know,
You gotta be a
situations
little
like
selfish.
that, you know. So it just depends. You feel me? Like things get messy in the politics, you know, when it come down
No
to
doubt.
it. In the politics, like relationships get ruined on that side of things. But like when you just a player, you get to focus on, you know, playing for real. You know, contract negotiation time might get a little stressful, but for the most part, that's your agent job to handle that. So you ain't got to deal with that.
All right, cool. So you graduated. How did it feel once you graduated from UND?
Graduating for me, I'm not gonna hold you. In that amount of time, I had achieved so many goals that it took me some time to actually come to terms with it. Like like that whole year, I was running on fumes for real. Like, like finishing up undergrad, I was getting up 6:30 in the morning at my internship by 8. At my internship till about 4:35. Leave there. You feel me? Drive to Home Depot. Then I'm at Home Depot from 6:30 all the way till midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm bumping back to the crib doing homework. You feel me? And waking up again to do it the next
all
day.
over again.
You feel me? Monday through Friday. So like I was literally running on 13-hour days, like plus sometimes, like depending, you know. So for real, like.
So it meant something.
It definitely meant something. It just took some time because not just, you feel me. I graduated. I crossed in my fraternity. You feel me. I interned at a top NFL agency. Like I just achieved so many goals back to back that I didn't even get the time to sit there and really run my lap for real.
Right.
Like I didn't get that time. Like I didn't. It happened so fast and so many things was moving because it still was, you got to graduate, you got to do this, you got to make sure you got this.
That was the number one objective.
I ain't get
Make sure you graduate.
You feel me? Like that's why that's part of the reason why we wanted to bring y'all this platform, no cap, because we really want people to sit back and run their lap for real. Yeah. You know, like embrace and engulf yourself in that moment. You feel me?
And the positivity, because there's a lot of negativity that, you know, surrounds college, graduating, especially being, you know, a first, you know, person graduating in the family too. So, and I can speak for myself, like, you know, my family, a lot of my family, I only had one cousin that went to college. Anthony, shout out my nigga Anthony, man. He went to Ball State. He advised me not to go to Ball State. So, shout out to him. But yeah, he advised me not to go there. But like, you really don't have no family really supporting you when you are really in college.
I mean, I ain't gonna say you don't got them supporting you, because they can support you, but really that support can only go so far. You know, because at the end of the day, they can't do that work for you. They can't make sure you stay disciplined. You feel me? They could put money in your pockets, but 9 times out of 10,
they ain't got no money.
You feel me? So where we come from, it ain't always that. Yeah. So you feel me? You know.
But they also can't give you too much game on college either.
Exactly, because a lot of them ain't been there themselves.
Yeah. So the blind following the blind. Literally learning from your experiences. But, you know, that's what life is about. Learning from your experiences, you know, focusing on the positive, because there's so much negative in the world.
For sure.
But yeah. So what is it like to intern at a top sports agency?
Man, it was a great experience for real. It really opened my eyes, because, you know, for so long you could tell people what you want to do. Like, you know, when your mom, when you was, you feel me, a freshman, you know, and you just really starting to take your electives and all of that stuff, you feel me, them gen ed courses, and you know, you like, yeah, I'm doing this. Right. You like, yeah, I'm doing this. And you go and you tell your mama, like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna get this degree, I'm gonna stick it out. You know, like, but, you know, like, at some point, you don't really know if you can do it. You just pushing forward till you break through that wall. You feel me? So, you know, like, and it's special for my circumstances and people who going through sports management, just because if you want to be an agent, college don't teach you nothing. Like, I had one assignment throughout my entire, you feel me, time in college that was remotely related to being an agent. You feel me? So like that internship really showed me not only what I was really gonna be doing, but like it allowed me to put my feet on the ground and say, oh yeah, I could do this.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And you knew what to expect.
You feel me? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't know what to expect. You feel me? I knew what to expect after for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm
but
saying.
Going in, I didn't know what to expect because college don't tell you what you feel me. College don't teach you nothing about being an agent. So when I get there and they giving me assignments and I ain't never even did this before, am I gonna tell them that? No, I'm just gonna find a way to get it done. So you feel me? That internship definitely opened up a lot for me just because it showed me that I could be successful within that space. Of being an agent and pursuing that as my career. Definitely gave me the confidence to keep going, keep pushing. A player acquisition and marketing consultant. So basically, that involves scouting, recruiting, and working on NIL and player marketing and endorsements.
Mm-hmm. So, has there been any interesting players that you have been in contact with that we might know of?
Oh, for sure. That ain't really something I can, speak on. You feel me? That
Say less.
I
just wanted to ask.
But nah, it's always behind closed doors. It's always deals moving around. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's always constant movement.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
For sure. Definitely got some big things coming.
But all right, now, so what's your end goal with this?
End goal?
Is there an end goal?
Oh no, there's always an end goal. End goal as far as career wise, I definitely still want to own my own sports agency. That's always been a goal. I've taken kind of a different road than I originally planned, but everything seems to slowly still be falling into place. You feel me? I still plan on sitting for the agent exam upcoming this year. Oh, not this year, but upcoming the beginning of next year. Right now, at least, I still plan on taking that to get my NBA agent certification. But things have been falling in place, man. So I definitely feel like the end goal is still to own my own agency. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I want to own so many businesses. I'm really trying to be like Shaq with it, like.
And I can't wait to watch your journey, brother.
You feel me?
I'm right here with you.
Who else
riding
is it?
along.
Jay-Z, all of them. Like I just want my portfolio to be broad. You feel me?
Hell yeah. So you say you want to start your own sports agency. So
Definitely.
Is Clutch Sports, did that motivate you? Did it inspire you in any way, shape, or form?
I ain't gonna lie to you. When it come to Clutch, it kind of put a sour taste in my mouth at first because Rich Paul kind of he's a figure that has had impact on our, what's the word I'm looking for?
On the culture?
Nah, not on the culture, but he's had major impact on the field. Like, so, up until my junior year, you didn't need a degree. No, up until my junior year, you needed a degree to become a sports agent. Well, my junior year, because, Rich Paul never got a degree and all of that, basically, they, hold on, rewind. So, junior year, they released the requirement to need a degree for being an agent.
I think I heard about this too.
You feel me? That was directly related to Rich Paul,
exactly.
And
they call it the Rich Paul effect.
You
or
feel
something
me?
like
Basically, that. And so, I never looked at Clutch as like motivation. I always looked at it as, nah, I'm trying to be better than them. Because if it wasn't for him, I may not have even had to go to school to become an agent type deal. But at the end of the day, still would have had to go to school most likely, just because the negotiation experience they require, it's not easy to get if you don't have a degree. So you really gotta come from like a nepotism type situation in that aspect.
Yeah.
Like,
Gotta know somebody.
You feel me? Gotta know somebody.
Gotta know
somebody. Like, I never looked at it like that, but I'm sure some have, and I'm definitely proud of what the Clutch has been able to do, and you know what they're doing for athletes. But you know,
They definitely setting the standard.
Always set my sights on, you know, being bigger.
For sure. Nah, they definitely setting the standard, and I fuck with Clutch for what it, and Rich Pop for what they got going on. So where's the nickname Malymal come from?
So I stole it from Pops. So he be mad too. I ain't gonna hold you.
You be mad.
But look, man, they made me a junior. Like, I didn't choose my name. You feel me? So, you know, growing up, my whole family called me man, but I ain't never really have a nickname for my friends. You feel me? So I went ahead, snatched his real quick. You know, I'm 2.0. You feel me? I'm a better version. You feel me? That's why they follow me on IG, Malymal 2.0. Y'all already know. No, matter of fact, it's Malymal 2 times. My fault. But yeah, man, I stole it from Pops, made it my own. You feel me? It's been working. You know, he big Malymal. I'm just Malymal.
It's catchy.
You feel me? You already know.
It's catchy for sure. So what made you want to be a podcast host?
I didn't. I ain't gonna hold you. This guy. You feel me? This guy.
Y'all welcome.
This guy put the idea in my head. You feel me? At first, I wasn't really feeling it, but as time went around, you feel me? I was really rocking with it. You feel me? So I came around to the
Y'all
idea.
welcome, because it's a very talented brother right here.
Oh, you know, I love being behind the camera is always fun.
Yeah. So what can we expect from you as a host?
As a host, y'all can always expect, you feel me, my original opinion, because I'm not going to be out here. I'm not going to be out here trying to cap for nobody. I'm going to tell y'all how I feel. I'm going to tell y'all the real. You can always expect me to be me, which is a goofball. I'm going to be funny, you feel me? I'm going to be on here. I'm going to make myself laugh. I hope I make y'all laugh. I know I'm going to laugh. But, yeah, man, just originality, you feel me? And we definitely always gonna be looking to inspire, for sure.
For sure, victory laps. People gonna run their lap. You already know what time it is. Go ahead and tell the people what they can, where they can catch us, man.
Oh man, y'all already know. Follow the IG victory_laps_podcast, man. Y'all already know. Follow us on IG Victory Laps. I said IG again. Follow us on subscribe on YouTube, Victory Laps Podcast. You already know. TikTok. Twitter, you know, we everywhere, man. Linktree in the YouTube bio, you feel me?
Catch us on your downtown wall.
You feel me? Couple
bodega. Catch us at your local bodega.
Posted in a couple businesses, man.
Hey, check us out on Mass Ave. That's where we're gonna be at, man.
Oh, bro.
We taking over Mass Ave, Meridian. What other streets they got, man? Indiana Avenue. It don't matter. We taking over the whole city.
Go ahead, close it out, gang.
All right, man. So as we wrap up the interview, part 2 of this part 3 Victory Lap special series, we hope you all will join us for part 3, where we sit down with our podcast producer, Bashir Bass, over there, man. Thanks for joining us, where we've explored the art of victory laps with an intention and humor. Man, remember to always embrace your wins, big or small. Victory Laps. We out.